don't need no drama when you call. I don't need no fake. Soon as I wake up, keep an eye.
Hey guys, so I'm back with another video. Today I have this lovely model with me, Shanee, aka Mocha Shawty. So right now I'm just jumping into the video. I'm just going to be filling in her eyebrows with MAC's Velux Brow Pencil. And this is in the shade VELVETSTONE. I love this pencil because it's like a powdered wax formula. And it has a spoolie on the end, which is very convenient. So I'm just going to be cleaning up her eyebrows with a concealer. It's called the Select Cover Up by MAC. And there's no specific reason as to why I use this concealer. It was just the first thing I picked up. So I'm just going to go ahead and use that to clean up her brows, top and bottom, and then wipe it away with my fingers. And then I'm going to do a little color correcting to her eyelids. This is MAC's Peach Luster color corrector, and I'm blending that out with a sponge. Right on top of that, I'm going to go in with the same concealer to use as an eye base, just so that it can help to hold on to the eyeshadows and so that the colors show up a little bit better. So I'm just going to go ahead and set that concealer with a translucent powder. And the first color I'm using is a beautiful brown color by MAC called Brown Script. I love using this color as a transition. It's just really nice and warm to put into the crease. And right under that color, I'm putting EMBARK, which is a dark purpley brown. This is also from MAC. And I'm going back in with my fluffy brush just to blend that out and make sure that it looks very seamless. To give the eyes a little bit more depth, I'm going in with Carbon, and this is a black eyeshadow from MAC. You can add a little bit more black to this look to make it look a little more smoky, but I just wanted it a little bit smoky. So yeah, so I'm going back in with that fluffy brush and I'm blending that out again. And then when you're doing a cut crease, my advice to you is to get your client to open their eyes and look straight on. Wherever their eye folds, just put the concealer a little bit over that. So right now I'm just laying down the concealer onto Shanee's eyes, and I'm doing a half cut crease. So I'm only going to do it out to a certain extent, and then just to diffuse that harsh line from the concealer, I'm going to dab it with my fingertips. And then of course I'm going to set that with some translucent powder as well, just so that the concealer doesn't move. Right on top of the concealer, I'm putting a gold color. I actually wanted to use a gold eyeshadow, but I could not find mine, so I'm using a gold highlighter. It's called Gold Deposit, and it is from MAC. And then right now, so that the glitter stays on the eyelids, I'm just going to be applying MAC's Lash Mixing Medium, and I'm going right on top of that with a gold glitter. The glitter I'm using is by MAC as well, but it was part of a holiday collection, so I honestly doubt that they still have it. So you can go ahead and use any gold glitter that you have. So that everything looks blended and seamless, I'm just going back in and I'm kind of blending the glitter with the eyeshadow. And this part is very important, guys. You must wipe away the glitter before you start any foundation. And then to line her eyes, I'm using a black gel liner. I find that gel liner works better on glitter rather than using a liquid. It just glides on really easy and it looks really clean. I do a lot of videos like this, and I'll be continuing to do a lot like this. So yeah, if you want to see them, click subscribe and also click the notification button. So right now I'm just priming Shanee's face with some Natural Radiance Primer. This is from MAC as well. I love this primer because it adds a glow and helps to hold on to the makeup all day long. And then right now I'm not applying a foundation. This is MAC's Next to Nothing Face Color. This product adds an amazing dewiness to the skin prior to putting on the foundation, and also it helps to blur out any texture on the skin as well. So I'm just going ahead and blending that into the skin. And for foundation, I'm using my favorite which is the MAC Waterproof Prolong Wear Foundation. This is in the shade NW50. It does look a little warmer on camera, but in person it was perfectly fine. And even though it looks warm, I am still going to be highlighting the center of her face, so it will kind of brighten her up a little bit as well. But I love this product. It's a medium to full coverage, sorry. It does have a nice finish, nice velvety finish, and it has a built-in concealer as well. So you get amazing coverage. You can make it full or even sheer out the product as well. So the concealer I'm using is the MAC Studio Finish Concealer. Love this concealer. I think this is my second favorite concealer next to the Prolong Wear concealer, which is like my absolute favorite. This one is really nice and buttery in texture, and I love the color that I'm using on her. It's the NW45. Anybody with a deeper skin tone highlighting, you really want to use a warmer concealer, something with a pinky or a peachy undertone. That way it can eliminate any like white cast or getting them to look gray. And then to give her a little bit more brightness underneath her eyes, I'm going in with MAC's highlighting pen in dark. And to set the highlighted areas, I like to use a translucent powder. So this is the translucent powder from MAC, and I'm just going over all the areas I put concealer. And I'm going to slightly contour her face. I'm using the MAC Studio Fix Powder Foundation. This is in the shade NW50. And I'm just putting that around the perimeters of her face. And I'm also doing her nose as well. So right now I'm just finishing up her eye look. I'm just adding a black liner on her lower lash line, and also blending it out with a black eyeshadow on a pencil brush. And then to add some warmth back to her face, I'm using the blush called Devil by MAC. It's a nice like orangey shade. And the highlighter I'm using on her is by INGLOT. It's in the Sparkling Dust in number 4. It's a nice like rose gold color, and it looks so beautiful on her skin. Ooh, look at that blend. I'm just going to apply some of that on the bridge of her nose and the tip of her nose. And the lashes that I'm using are the number 43s by BROADWAY. Love these lashes. And I'm sorry if you guys can't really see exactly how I'm putting them on, but I'm sorry. I don't really have much space for where I'm filming. And the liner I'm using for her lips is CHESTNUT by MAC. I love this lip liner. It's a beautiful dark brown, and it honestly is like the best brown lip liner I've used. And the liquid lipstick I'm using is by BH Cosmetics. I think it's called Endeavor or Endure. I'm not too sure because the number rubbed off the bottom. And I'm just topping it off with a clear lip gloss just so that everything blends well and her lips look nice and juicy. And that's it, guys. This is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button for me, please. I'm going to put all of Shanee's information in the description box below. She's a YouTuber as well, so check her out, guys. See you later. Bye.